Stockholm Central Station just before 9 o'clock. Let's take a quick look inside the hall because we're about to travel together to Oslo. And first we'll be taking the train first class, and then we'll continue with the rail replacement bus service. Here we see the 9:35 train to Karlstad. That's the train we're taking. And before that, since we've booked first class, we can still go to the lounge from SJ. It's in the main hall up the stairs. Here's another look into the main hall. It looks really cool. I really like this station a lot. In the lounge there are non-alcoholic drinks and also snacks, as you can see. I didn't try it, but it looks like panna cotta. Now we're heading to platform 12, where our train to Karlstad departs. You go down there and then right back up at the platform, up to platform 12. It's a short walk. Bam, we're already there and our train is arriving. This is an SJ-X2, also known under the brand X2000. It's a Swedish high-speed train. It's used on the routes to Malmö, to Gothenburg, and usually also to Oslo. In this case, that's not possible because there is rail replacement service. That's why we'll be switching to a bus along the way. Stay tuned. The distinctive feature is the grey paintwork, and today we have a first-class carriage. I'm curious. Like I said, after 2.5 hours we'll continue by bus. Welcome to first class. The carriage is still relatively empty. I've reserved a single seat with a table. Shall we take a look at it? This one here on the right, a nice big table with a power outlet and a window, so everything fits perfectly. In the row of 2, we can see it here now. Right there, there's a table you can fold out, plus there's a cup holder, which we can see here, and also a newspaper rack. What I also find important, every seat has its own power outlet. That way you can work perfectly during the journey. And we're already setting off. From Stockholm to Oslo. We leave the city in the fog, and behind the train you can see Stockholm City Hall. Beautifully situated right by the water. You should definitely visit it sometime. It's really fantastic for sure. It's not hard for us to travel by train in this weather. Departing from Stockholm is always something special, I think. I mean, with the water. I've sped it up a bit now. In first class there's always a fruit basket and a little something sweet as well. And what's really important for me, unlimited coffee and tea. Even though it's an industrial area and the view isn't all that great, at least as far as the weather goes. Still, I didn't want to withhold this view from you. It impresses me every time. I can always work well on the train. How is it for you? I think the space is very sufficient and very good for video editing, and I also have a coffee with me. So everything fits perfectly. There's power too. I don't think it could get any better. Here's another look at the 4-seat group with a fold-out table for you. And opposite there are single seats, all with their own power outlet, as you can see. There's also excellent luggage storage at the end of the train, and this is now second class. The quiet compartment, this is what it looks like. The train is relatively empty because, as I said, it doesn't go all the way to Oslo since we have to switch to replacement transport. I think this looks very pleasant for a second-class compartment. Alright, and now we're heading to the onboard restaurant or the Bistro cafe where there are plenty of snacks and drinks. They also have coffee, as well as hot and cold meals. And I'm going to choose something really special. Of course, I'm going to have what you simply have to try in Sweden. Well, almost, namely the shrimp sandwich. It tastes absolutely delicious, with egg, mayonnaise, shrimp and bread. And this is what it looks like here in the dining car, or to be precise, in the bistro. And Sweden has an advantage. Green landscapes, red houses, and also there is really a lot to see along the route. We did have a bit of bad weather, but that's alright. Here's a quick look at the restroom. Yes, it's clean and tidy. Nothing to complain about, honestly. Hello, by the way, here I am. And more water. Yes, I like it. We're already in a suburb of Karlstad, namely Valsviken. There seems to be a coffee roastery here. At least the building is quite large. And now here comes the announcement that we'll be arriving soon. That fits very well in any case. We're right on schedule and the weather hasn't improved at all during the whole trip. It's raining and it's grey. Let's see if that changes today. Karlstad station in central Sweden. The city has 60,000 inhabitants, a university, and is also located near a lake. How could it be any different in Sweden? And now we're heading to the rail replacement service. From there, we'll continue on to Oslo. Apparently, that's only the case today, or almost only today. I don't know how often that happens now. In any case, here you can see a bit of the station's main hall, and over there, you can cross the bridge. You could have also gone through the tunnel to the rail replacement service. Here below, you can still see our train standing, and it also says rail replacement service on it. We're walking a little way there. On the other side, I think it would have been a bit shorter, but I wanted to go over the bridge to show you the station. Now I'm already sitting on the bus, and I was really lucky to snag a seat in the front row. That way I can look outside a bit and show you a few things. We're starting off in Karlstad. And the weather? Well, I'm not going to say anything about that. It's always like this. Off we go onto the highway towards Oslo. Beforehand, I just want to say that our bus driver drove really well. And it was truly a very relaxed ride with him, and I really can't complain. I liked it. At 1:58 p.m, we arrive at Arvika station. This is a town with 14,000 inhabitants, where normally the train would also stop. But not today. We're still on the bus, and here on the right is the bus stop directly across from the train station. This is the bus stop for the rail replacement service, or for other buses as well. In any case, we're heading straight on towards Oslo. And the scenery along the way is really beautiful, as you can see here. Simply forests, meadows, woods. And with the view out front, I could really see a lot, and as you can see, it's a lot of fun. Stop. Now I have to slow down again. Or we have to slow down again, because here is the border station. Here is the border to Norway. We're just now driving over the old customs facility, and then we continue straight into Norway. You can see there's a bit of traffic here, but it's all fine. And the bus goes right across. There are also some speed bumps, so the bus can't go too fast. And on we go, heading into Norway. And here, you can see it by the road surface and the sign. Now we're driving right into Norway. And you notice it? The trees grow differently, the roads look different, the vegetation is different. We're in another country now, namely Norway. This is the train station of Kongsvinger. We stop here and now continue on to Oslo. By the way, this is the Glomma. It also flows through Kongsvinger, and it's Norway's longest river. Here are a few more impressions of the town. There's plenty of water here. I could have shown you and filmed thousands of lakes. In any case, it's very, very beautiful. I really like it up north, and I'd like to come back. Now the roads are getting bigger and the traffic is increasing. We're already very close to Oslo. It's now 4:12 p.m. and we're supposed to arrive around 4:30 p.m. One more thing for your information. The ticket cost 835 Swedish kroner, or just under 80 euros. And by the way, now we're getting onto the highway towards Oslo. Now once more a roundabout, a small construction site, and to the right it goes down towards Oslo. Thank you very much for being here on the channel. Here you'll find railway news, but in this case also a bus ride. And there will soon be another bus ride as well, namely from Copenhagen to Rostock. Here on the channel, stay tuned. Every now and then, we'll just do it. We'll make trip reports when it's practical. Otherwise the focus will tend to be more on railway topics. We would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Here we go, onto the highway. Thank you very much. As you can see here, it's still 33 kilometers to Oslo. Then we'll be there soon. Oslo downtown. Now it's just onto the bus station. And we're not going directly to the bus station, but instead we're heading to, from our perspective, now the left side of the station. There are also a few bus stops there, and that's where we'll stop as a replacement service. Just let the cyclist cross again and drive a little further. You can see the tracks on the right. Straight ahead leads to the station. We'll drive down the street a bit more and then stop on the right side. From there, it's about a 5-minute walk to the station, or maybe just 3 minutes. You can already see the station building in the distance, and now here is where we stop. This serves for buses. So there, we're standing here now. Then quickly get the luggage out. Here, this is what the bus looks like from the outside again. From the front, there's the sign, Replacement Service Oslo. Always make sure you get on the right bus. And here is Oslo's main train station already. Very beautiful station, I really like it. Feel free to subscribe if you want us to do more things like this. In any case, I wish you a pleasant journey, always. Take care and thank you for joining us.